Hi, good afternoon. I'm Connie Shields with Unlock Alberta, and I just wanted to hop on here one last time this year and bring you some really important information and a website that I think is critical that everybody gets on it. I'll just do a quick screen share here so that you can see what I'm talking about. And this is the website that I'm talking about, preventgenocide2030.org. On the home page, you'll see get the USA out of the WHO and United Nations now. So this is for all of our friends south of the border, and it's very simple. You just click here and you sign to support either one or both of these bills. But I'm here more to talk about what we can do in Canada. So if you go to the Act Now button and click Canada, it'll take you to this page and you'll see Get Us Out of the United Nations. And on the side is a picture inserted from, this is the Niagara Falls border crossing. And you see the Canadian flag, and behind it, the United Nations flag, and then behind it, the American flag, which really makes one ask, why? Why is the United Nations flag at our border crossing? And the answer you'll find is very simple. Because the United Nations is the dictator, basically, of both countries. As the sign here says, it's the head of the snake. I call the United Nations the puppeteer, and the person sitting in that head of state chair, the puppet. And everyone sitting below them are also puppets, or as the head of the snake calls them, the useful idiots. So in essence, it doesn't matter who's sitting in our prime minister's chair, whether he goes by the name of Justin or Pierre or Jagmeet, it doesn't matter. They're all the same. They're all signed up to the same program. So you just go through this and it's like, do you really think that Trudeau's behind the gun ban? Because he's not. Do you think he's behind SOGI 123? He might go along with it, but he's not the one initiating it. Mass immigration, gender ideology, the net zero scam. You can basically fill that blank in with any one of the ideologies that's floating around these days. The answer to all of it is no. The United Nations or one of its subsidiaries is behind it, like the WEF, WHO, UNESCO. UNESCO is behind absolutely every bit of the education issues that we are seeing in Canada. Every bit of it. Look through the United Nations and the WEF Sustainable Development Goals, and you will see absolutely every one of these things on one of the Sustainable Development Goals. I'm not going to go through those today with you. What I want to do is take you down to what do we do about it? And the answer is simple. We say, get us out. We don't want to be a part of your club anymore. And to do that, you sign the petition. So on this website, they make it very easy. Just click and it'll take you right to e-petition 4623. This petition is initiated by a fellow Canadian, Doug Porter from Burnaby, BC. Thank you so much, Doug. We owe you big time on this one. You go through and it tells you what all the issues are with the United Nations and its subsidiary organizations, how it's controlling every aspect of our life, religious, cultural, everything. Education, nutrition, child development, property rights, economic and agricultural productivity, transportation, travel, health, informed consent, privacy, and physical autonomy. Every one of these things is controlled through Agenda 2030, which is a United Nations initiative. Go through and read that. And what it is asking is that we're calling upon the House of Commons in Parliament to implement Canada's departure from the United Nations and all subsidiary organizations, including WHO, WEF, UNESCO, UNDRIP. There's just dozens of them. This petition is open until February 7th. It is supported by Member of Parliament, oh, I don't know what happened there, Leslyn Lewis, and it currently has 63,191,000 signatures. That sounds great, but we want that number to be in the millions, not the thousands. Let's try and get it over 100,000 before the end of the year. It's December 30th right now. We have tonight and tomorrow to make the big push. Let's get her over 100,000. So you got your work cut out for you, Canada. Get on your computer, start click, or on your phone, start clicking that. And it's super easy. To sign the petition, you just click here. It takes you to another screen. Fill in your name, address, etc. Click, 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 and hit sign. Once you hit sign, you will receive an email that you must click on to prove that you are a person. And then you're counted in the vote or in the petition. Do not stop there. Once you have signed this, share this to absolutely everybody you know. Whether that's emailing it, there is another, if you go back over to, you can go to here, you can take this QR code, print it, put it in stores, put it in wherever you go, wherever you shop, your gas station, your drive-through, leave it for as many people, put it on. I've seen some people make a bumper sticker out of it, put it in the window of your car so that people can scan it wherever they are. Click on this badge, make it your badge of honor, make it your profile on your profile page of any social media platform, which tells people you will not comply and that you have taken the step to tell your parliamentary people sitting in parliament that you want out of the United Nations. I encourage you to share this with all your MPs, your MLAs, your mayors, your councilmen, absolutely everyone. This starts on our local level of government, and then our provincial, and then our federal. We must engage all levels of government in this action. So it's imperative that we all get on here, go to preventgenocide2030.org. In Canada, click on Canada, follow the steps, just click on there, fill it out, and you're done, except for sharing. Get back on every social media platform that you're on, share, share, share. It's impossible to share it too much. So I want to thank you for taking the time to listen here tonight. It's probably the most important thing that I have said all year, and I've said a lot. So I urge you, this is your challenge. Get that signed. And then get 10 more people you know to sign it. And let's start the new year off with a bang. Happy New Year to everybody, and we shall see you next year. Thank you for listening.